to make a change? Are you ready to get in the game? If you're really ready, come on and take a stand. And listen to Tea Time with Tan. This brew is good for you. It's deep for the mind, body, soul. It refreshes, restores, and renews. And brings inspiration, motivation, and hope to the engagement you need to get through. The solutions are clear, your success is here. Grab paper and pen, let's go with. It's time for Tea Time with Tan.
Inspiration, motivation, and encouragement is brewing. Welcome to the Tea Time with Tan podcast, where you experience innovative solutions and creative ideas designed for your colossal dream success. Let's sit. Here's your host, Tan.
Hello, everyone, and I'm so excited to be bringing you this special message today. It's a special edition of the Tea Time with Tan podcast show, and I hope that you are ready to sip the tea. Listen, recently I've been up in the mountains up in Pennsylvania, but this girl is back home. I'm in a little sweet spot right outside of the great city, Houston, in the great state of Texas. What the Texans play. I know y'all be hating on our Texans or whatever, but hey, listen, at least we have a team. Some of y'all don't even have a team. Okay, I digress. So let's get back to the Tea Time with Tan. Listen, did you guys hear my new jingle? I bet it had you grooving. I have a special guest with me today. She don't know she's a special guest, but she's a special guest. And when the song was playing, I heard her humming the song, and I was like, don't she know I'm recording? She gonna be humming all in the podcast, but that's okay, because when you have tea with a friend, with family, it's all about good times. It's all about sipping the tea, relaxing, being refreshed, being recharged, and being re-energized. So yes, you kind of got it. That's what this special message is about. July is coming to an end. Soon we will be in August. So kind of really in the second half of the year. So we want to talk about some exciting things that's going to be happening with Tea Time with Tan, to put you in the game, coach. I am Tan Tate. All the products of my brand. You know how we begin. We always take a few moments, what I like to call a get it together moment, where you can go gather your thoughts, get your pen, your paper. If you was listening to the jingle, it says, solutions are here, your success is near. Excuse me, y'all, I got a little tongue twisted there, but you guys get the gist of it. So go ahead and get it together, and then when we come back, we're gonna have the official start of the Tea Time with Tan podcast show. In the meantime, let me play that jingle for you one more time, one more again, as some people say. Here it comes.
Are you really ready? Ready to make a change? Are you ready to get in the game? If you're really ready, come on and take a stand. And listen to Tea Time with Tan. This brew is good for you. It's deep for the mind, body, soul. It refreshes, restores, and renews. And brings inspiration, motivation, and hope to the encouragement you need to get through. The solutions are clear, your success is here. Grab paper and pen, let's go win. It's time for Tea Time with Tan.
Oh, y'all, the audience like that. Okay, so yes, it's probably me doing the controls of the clapping, but I'm still the audience too, and y'all know y'all was grooving to that. So I hope you've enjoyed your 60 seconds of Get It Together. Today I'd like to welcome any first-time listeners that are listening. Here, we're all about inspiration, motivation, encouragement, and hope. We discuss real life topics with real life solutions. The purpose is to get you in the game. And when we talk about getting in the game, we're talking about the game of life. The game of life. You know, say it with me. I'm in the game of life. Come on. I'm in the game of life. Now say it like you mean it. I'm in the game of life. Okay, I kind of really wanted to scream, but I couldn't. But you guys get the gist of it. Hopefully, you meant it when you said, I'm in the game of life. Because there's a second part to that phrase. You're in the game of life to win. And when we talk about winning, we're talking about living the life that you desire to live. You know, not everybody wants to own a Fortune 500 company. And not everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. Not everyone wants to be a wife, a mother, whatever it is. But whatever your goals are in life, whatever it is that you want to do, we want you to know that there are no obstacles. There are no barriers. You can be who and what you want to be. You can be who and what you want to be. You know, we've been talking about team. Are you on the right team? Whose team are you on? You know, that's where our series is in right now. If you catch us live on Get in the Game on the Facebook Live show, you may have noticed that we did an episode where we talked about the various teams that are out there. Team Fear, Team No Confident. And also, if you listen to the latest podcast, it was about the teams. You know how we often say I'm on team win, but our behaviors say that we're on a different team. Then last week we talked about the T in team. The T in team. We talked about trends. We talked about task. And we talked about, let me see, what was the third one? It was, time. See, you know, it tried to escape me. But we talked about time, task, and trends. That's the T in team. So let me ask you some questions. What are you doing with your time? Are you being a trend follower or a trend setter? What are you doing with your task? What tools are you utilizing to ensure you complete your task that you need to do every day? Oh yeah, I almost forgot I had a special guest, y'all. Let me introduce her. She thought she got away. Hold on. Let me give it a little music. And now, coming to the mic. Some know her as Queen. Some know her as T. Some know her as Taquita. Some know her as my co-host on the Get in the Game Facebook Live show. But let me tell y'all, I just know her as my right and my left hand. So, Taquita, say hello to the people.
Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good on this bright Thursday.
Oh, I think the audience like her better than me, y'all. So, Taquita?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking to see if you were still there because, you know, you kind of went silent on me. So today I want to thank you for being a special guest on the Tea Time with Tan podcast show, Special Message. And today we're going to be talking about what's happening with the second half of Tea Time with Tan, the Put You in the Game coach, the Get in the Game Facebook Live show, and I am Tan Tate. So are you down or what?
I'm down. I'm always down.
You're always down. All right. So the first thing we want to talk to you about is what's going to be happening with the Get in the Game Facebook Live show. As we move into the month of August, Taquita, what we're going to be talking about, girl?
Well, as we get into the month of August, we're going to be...
Wait a minute. Why are you talking so loud? You don't have to be that loud. Do it nicely. Do it. Say it nicely.
Well, sorry, let me say it a little soft.
Okay, you're too loud.
We're going to be getting back in the game. This month is going to be our anniversary month. So we're going to be doing a little bit of playbook. Running the playbook for the month of August.
Okay, and that's exciting to me because listen, guys, every once in a while you may have noticed the coach in any sports arena, there's always a coach There's always the referees, the flags, the whatever. There's also always a little playbook. Now in basketball, I believe they use like a playboard because you see them drawing the circles and the X's and the O's and making the arrows go around this way or whatever. But there's always a playbook. And we're going to be talking to you about what's in your playbook. Now, if you don't have a playbook, after this episode, when we get into the month of August, you will have a playbook. Because we all need a playbook. Because sometimes we get off track. Sometimes we get hit with obstacles. Sometimes we run into barriers. Sometimes, the opposing team may be a little bit, different than what we thought it was going to be. And we need to have playbooks so we can run different routes, execute different plays, so we can still win the game. So that's going to be coming up in August on the Get in the Game Facebook Live show, which is also connected to the Tea Time with Tam podcast show. So we're going to be having weekly episodes on different plays. Of course, we would be just crazy not to use football, because we all know football season is getting ready to start. Listen at the crowd goes wild. So we're going to be talking about what's the Hail Mary in your playbook. What's the quarterback sneak? What's the flea flicker? And you may be thinking, girl, I don't know nothing about any of these things in football. That's okay. We're going to make it be relative to your goals, your dreams, your purpose, your passion. Also happening in August, you guys, soon it will be 365 days that I launched my very first podcast. And you guys, it was like only about 4 minutes long. I think now the longest one I have has been about 20 minutes or so. But typically I try to keep my episodes within 15 minutes because, we got to sip the tea and then we got to be about the tea. So I say that to say that in August, just like Taquita said, Taquita, are you here or not?
I'm still here.
She's still here. We're going to be having special guests on the show. We're going to be doing some live episodes. And if you're out there and if you want to be a part of the Tea Time with Tam podcast show, please let us know. Leave a comment, send a message, do whatever. Whatever it takes, just let us know. We'd love to have you on the show. We're also going to be doing some virtual celebrations throughout the month of August, so stay tuned for that. Most importantly, we want you to be in the game of life. We want you living. We want you thriving. We want you winning. In my jingle, you may hear how, the artist kind of jazzes up the win, because that's what it's all about, getting to the win. And listen, I want to tell you something. The other day I made a post. Winning is not about who came in first place. It's about the attitude that you had while you were in the race. So I'm going to ask each and every one of you, here's your call to action. This week, do a gratitude check. Because see, when you have an attitude of gratitude, it allows you to see things differently. It allows you to get in touch with your creative and innovative side because you are grateful, you are thankful. It allows you to stop seeing what you don't have and focus on what you do have so you can increase that. Taquita, what do you think about the attitude of gratitude?
I love the attitude of gratitude because if you, especially thanking someone and being thankful not only to everyone else but also to yourself. You got to have that for yourself. You have to wake up with that attitude to be ready to win.
And I love that you said that because oftentimes we are the hardest on ourselves. Yeah. So every day, throughout the day, as often as needed, you need to find something that you are grateful for about yourself, thankful for about yourself. See, we want other people to treat us a certain way. They not never grateful. They don't never show me any gratitude. They don't appreciate me. And sometimes we don't do that to ourselves. Listen, you should be your... Hold on, y'all. Did y'all hear that thunder? That's right, because this is about to strike some of y'all.
Uh-oh.
It's a lightning strike. Hold on. I may need to do it again. Wait a minute. Let me see here. Yes, that was a lightning strike.